5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Hold up. Okay. Didn't know you guys would be playing against Skeeter. This should be good. I definitely want to see this against Chase. Be the one that's touching point, not Gecko. Shouldn't have let them get first cap. We up 2 people right now. 3 people. Gecko, make sure you throw your turret out. Good pick.
Hello. Greetings.
Big nade. Where are we playing right now? You should be able to be following up on big nades like that a little bit faster, a little bit sooner. If we have Splooge, try to play up a little bit more. Tanks you too. Nahum, if you want to roll through, make sure you're rolling through this way and just getting a big slam when we pop an ult like Whole Hog or Splooge.
All systems checked out.
Okay, make sure we're focused. Good. Yeah, Chew, don't just wait there for a hook off the map. You want to be playing right where Skeeter died.
Smoke 'em out.
That's unlucky. Yeah, we still have
Let off some steam.
issue speeding. Let's rewind that, take another look. Okay, there's 4 of us over here. Okay, we're gonna get a pick. Chew, how I think you should have rotated is, I mean, from the get-go, before you got booped, was, 1, you're holding right here. When you rotate, try to rotate back this way, because that deters this from happening, where the D.Va and the McCree push forward, and it makes it a lot harder for anyone over here to get dove like they do. Okay.
One me down with it.
No, you're fucked. Okay. Yeah, true design. Also, after we use Torbolt, we should probably swap onto something like a Sombra. Big slam. Oh, big stun. Good, I like the rotation. Good rotation. Okay, this is still winnable. We can pop wings. As soon as we pop wings, push forward. If you can, try to get the res off, but if not, just don't worry about it.
Do something.
Good.
Smoke them out of there.
Okay. We don't need to pile on both mines and Torbolt to prevent them from touching. We probably could have waited before we threw that out there. Okay.
Ready for battle.
I do not trust this Omnix, and I do not like this place.
I mean, I think we could stick to the ball here, not the Zarya. Yeah, definitely stick to more of a dive now. Switch over. If you want to play the Genji here, that's fine. If you want to play, both of them are fine playing here, but we need to swap off the Zarya to the ball back again. And if you're gonna run either of them, you should probably stick with a ball diva instead of hog Zarya or hog ball.
Get into position.
Gekko, if we're gonna be pushing from this way, you want to be on the opposite side. I think you do. Yep.
The objective is now.
Focus Zarya. Zarya's one. Good. Nice, Ben. Okay. Okay, we need to know that they're making a rotation faster. Either that's Gekko posting up over here, shooting down on them and watching them or something. But with a Pharah and Tracer comp, we shouldn't be letting them get the point for free. There's a good rotation from them, but we should have been looking at that a little bit faster, I guess is the word. Okay, I would just Nano Barrage here, don't even need to stick. Hook. Focus Zarya. Nano wasn't needed.
Greetings. Hello. Greetings.
Match you.
ده هيكون مؤلم.
Big nade.
Clearing the area.
again. Why are we letting them get the point for free? Hold on. Did we lose 2 people? I'm sorry. I missed that we lost 2 people. Still, with how much they've been able to cap and then you flip, you shouldn't be giving them the point for free. You could have still probably turned that with some ults. Maybe not turn it with ults, but at least bought more time and more progress for you guys. Good. Don't worry about the res at the moment. I'd Valk this as soon as they pop the. Good.
Adaptive circuits engage.
Good. Okay, all economy's in their favor unless we get a really good barrage going off. Make sure we're saving bubble for our Pharah when she goes in for barrage. Pay attention to Zarya. Zarya needs heals.
Justice reigns from above. Justice reigns from above.
Still winnable. Focus the Ana, focus the Ana. Good.
Ready for battle.
Oh, fuck. I wonder if this is where it's really at. Come on. Oh, okay. So it's right down the. Oh, okay. Oh, Sanctum's up at the very top. Okay.
5, 4, 3.
Okay, we swap back over to the ball.
Round 3. Capture the objective.
Clearing the area.
Ooh. Good try on the tree.
The objective is now
Rip.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht
That's
vorbei.
bad res.
Ever get that feeling, deja vu? Deine Hex noch nicht vorbei. Helden sterben nicht. Justice reigns from above. Oh. Bombs away.
Focus the Echo.
Deine Hexe ist da.
I don't think mines were needed. Okay, gonna look for pile drive and barrage here.
Systems at max.
If you can, try to play at this choke for slam. Slam and Barrage are at the steps if you're looking for either one. Jesus.
Helden sterben nicht.
I just got touch.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Wrecking ball. Being activated. Victory. Welcome to Blizzard World. Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds. Ready for battle. 5.
Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Later. Be right back.
Gaku, you need to be on their Widow as much as possible when you can. Same with you, ma'am.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Chase probably swap over to the... Okay, so we need to swap over to the Widow because since they're running double sniper, their brawl isn't much of a threat compared to what their snipers can do. Normally, if they were running something that wasn't sniper heavy, so let's say they had the Hanzo and a Reaper or a Mei, whatever, I don't fucking care. Then we need to swap onto, or then the Ashe would be fine just because they're playing more clumped up. Their fighting force, for the most part, is in their brawl. However, with the comp that they are running, they're splitting their comp between brawl and double sniper. So either swapping to a Widow to contest the other Widow and the Hanzo, or swapping to something that's gonna dive them is gonna be easier to handle than running Ball Hog, Ashe, well, Ball Hog and Ashe, basically. Everything else can stay. If Chase wanted to swap over to the Tracer, that would work really well. If Chu swapped over to D.Va. Which I'm hoping you swap to Widow here. Yep. Okay.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
We're just giving them a lot of free card progress while we're playing so passive behind us. Good pick. Nice. Chase, good shit. Yep. That grab has no follow-up, you should be fine. Geku, since you have EMP, you just need to look for a big opportunity once they come through. If they rotate up top, where Chu is right now, that's where you want to hit them with EMP. Not necessarily right there, because if you hit them right there, they have a chance to back up. And you want to make sure you're hitting the Lucio with it. Okay, this is fine. They missed the pin. Rip. Again, we don't need sights here. We can wait till next fight where they're already down 2. We definitely do not need EMP here. We could have won this through the long haul. Yeah, if we would have saved EMP and sights, or at least, honestly, if we just saved EMP, then this next fight wouldn't be so disproportionate in alts. Okay, they do make swaps though, so that does help out a lot. Okay, support alts. True. I don't know if you got booped or you accidentally fell, but don't fall. I'm fine with this nano. Helps build the EMP much faster. And Chase is fragging anyway, so.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard. Огонь по готовности! Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Okay, Chase, you should have been trying to build EMP a lot faster if you can. Just play from this sight line right here and poke down tanks that come through. Because if you would have gotten EMP here, this probably would have been winnable. Good. Peel for that. Trouble from them.
Огонь по готовности!
That's fine, however, because let's see, what did they use? They used nano. I think they used nano. Nano, beak, grav, and sights to win that, and we used nothing for it. So it's a good trade, but it did cost a second. But it's not like we really had much of a choice with what else we had. Okay, we need to be pushing up here. We stopped the cart right where they're at now. Good. Good EMP. No more else. Good hook. Now, when you pop minefield, try not to put it out there where it's so wide open. Try to put it in here. Mines tend to clump up a little bit more. He was juggling you. Okay, I was gonna say rotate back for your team, not towards this ledge, but I didn't realize he was juggling you. Okay, Gekko, you need to be building EMP here. Good, make sure we destroy turret before we go in. We do. Good pick. Nice. Somewhere else. Lads, you're playing too far back. If your tank's gonna be pushed forward that much, play on Payload. Good minefield that does prevent them from pushing up. Yep, good Nano. I was about to tell you to use it on him. Focus on what's on point.
Ready for battle. Three, two, one. Attackers incoming.
Okay, again, if we're gonna commit to this Genji, we should swap over to a D.Va and not a Hog. Bubble. Unlucky. That's it. I'm not really sure why we aren't pushing in here. They're down 2. We could be collecting this space. Even with one of us down, we still need to push up. Like, we're still sitting at choke here. good. They're not being aggressive with these picks. They need to be pushing forward. I have no fucking clue how you're alive. Back up all the way.
Ahorita regreso.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
If you're gonna do Nano Blade, tanks push left. Nano Blade comes through this way. Good hook. Unlucky, that was a good EMP from them. That was a good response that came out of them.
Fire in the hole!
60 seconds remaining.
It cannot be stopped.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
30 seconds
Deine Hexe
remaining.
ist da.
The hack off on the ball. You need to be careful with how far you push up so you're not out of LOS.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Oh fuck, stun. Oh fuck.
Apagando las luces.
Okay, if you're gonna be playing the double off tank, we shouldn't be playing with the Zarya. It's not as good as people think. It's if you're gonna play anything with the Hog, make sure you're playing a Sig or a Ball.
Traveling to Volskaya Industries. Ready for battle. Ready for battle.
Also, by the way, double off tank, if we're going to run anything, like I said, should be Hog and Sigma, but D.Va can be played with the Hog as well.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Okay. Okay, with the comp that we're running, we're looking to run over tanks. We have a good solid dive with this. We have Discord, plus we have hacks. If anything, you're going after the Sig or the Hog. Nam, try not to go after the backline here. Just stick with the dive onto the tank.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei. Always leave yourself back.
No. Okay, if we're gonna run this comp, then we need to swap to the Reaper, not necessarily the McCree.
Deine Hexe ist da.
It's done. Fucking hell, dude. I didn't realize you could bomb that quick. It's like...
Get into position.
That's a good point.
Hello.
안녕. Hola.
Objective lost. New defense point. Objective B.
Okay, this fight is gonna be filled. Filled with ults. Our win condition here is just to get EMP off before they do, and Laz, you can't get hit by EMP, you need to be able to call through it. Good hack, but he... unlucky.
Cannot be stopped.
ده هيكون مؤلم.
It's fine, we only use Cole and High Noon for that. Slow again. Good hack. Good follow up. Nice.
Apagando las luces.
Should have waited on the EMP. Good attempt at the bomb. Somebody needs to be on this Ana in the Mercury.
Learn you.
I know, Nam, you don't play any. You mainly just play ball, but we really need to get off the ball.
Helden sterben nicht.
Das Universum singt vor mir.
Apagando las luces.
I don't know how that didn't hit you. No, Mercy's one right behind you. Hooked. Oh. Never mind. Good move.
Apagando las luces.
Good EMP. Good hack. Good take. Minute 33 is nothing to scoff at. That was still a good push.
Ready for battle.
Okay. Okay. If you're gonna run this comp, I would swap off the Sombra to a Hanzo.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Okay, what the fuck are they running? You'll be able to clap cheeks easy if they stick with a fucking breeze then.
See you later. Engaging fortifications.
Good rock. I don't think we needed to give them a tick. We could have pushed. Tanks could have pushed out. If we needed to, I don't know. Actually, let me rewind this. Okay, let's see this again. Pick on him. I don't think Immortality Field is really needed there. We could have used it to contest point. Even if, Naum, when you have Fortify, just jump on a point. Especially when you're already up 2 people. Okay, when we use EMP, make sure they commit to a dive first before we use it. Good. Perfect.
Damn it. Apagando las luces.
Oh, that was a good play from their brig. Good shot. Okay, we're low. Immortality Field gets taken out. Let's run this a little further after we've done this better. Okay, so this is as good as a commitment you're ever gonna get, Chew. Flux them, flux both supports. If they're gonna be grouped up that close to you, you're not really gonna be worried about any stuns. Could have fluxed right there and probably would have held the point for that. That was honestly, it was. I understand the EMP is a good play from their Briggs. They use Pulse. Yeah. Okay, they're gonna be rolling through here with a bunch of alts. We need to save Trance for EMP. And we should look for Sig ult first. Sorry, I know it's very stupid to say. We need to look for Sig ult before they start to pop ults, which they use Rally beforehand. You can flux this. Really taking Raid Boss Break to a whole new level. Probably should have swapped off the Widow to an Ashe as well. No! No! No, 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 no. We know that they have EMP. We should know that they have EMP. You don't have to touch now. You don't have to. You didn't have to touch yet. Shoot, man, we've been holding on to this shit for a long time. Turn it around. Oh, man does not miss. Holy fuck. Just rewind to appreciate that shit. Comes out, dink. Dink. Okay, he does miss. Beautiful. After we use, after we use Torbolt, we should swap over to either a Hanzo or, excuse me, a Sombra. Nice, well, not without ults. But they weren't gonna win that either with what they had. Good, I like the aggressiveness, by the way, sorry.
Hello.
Any swap, 2 hogs out? Yeah, okay. And we have full 6 ults. We need to use beat just to stabilize the fight. Yeah, let's just see how you play this off first. I'd use splooge once they start coming in. Good nano. Gecko with the BM.
Hello.
60 seconds remaining.
Big slam.
It's high tide.
30 seconds remaining.
Огонь по готовности!
Good splooge. Yeah, we still win that.
10 seconds remaining.
That'll learn you.
Traveling to Havana. Ready for battle. Ready for battle. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Okay, with support line that we're running with the tanks, I'm fine with this, but tanks need to play very safe and within cover most of the time. Unless you're pushing for staggers, you're not going to get much healing, and for the most part, Mercy it should be damage boosting our DPS, which I don't know why you're damage boosting then. Pick. Okay, little chip damage that our tanks are taking, let Laz heal that. Just keep damage boosting our DPS. We're not damage boosting them enough. Concede a little bit of space, good pick. Now we stop right here. That we don't let them get more space here.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Once they start pushing in, pop Valk.
Heldenstark.
Could use sights a little bit sooner. Okay, when we pop Valk, we don't have to back up so much. We can push forward. It's basically the same, not necessarily the same, but if you're going to use it like this, we need to be pushing forward with it. It's in the sense that when you use beat in a brawl comp, you push forward with it. Same thing. Like, we're giving them a lot of space when we have traded. Well, one, we have traded, but also we have wings up right now. The shatter. Good block. Sigalt Dragon Strike.
Cease your resistance.
Bongo's fine. Okay, kick. Nice.
Hello.
Yeah, they are slow to build on EMP here. Okay, Laz, if you know it's a big flux and you're going to use trance for it, make sure you get in the trance so that you can heal them when they're above. Big.
60 seconds.
Mercy.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Okay, we should, at this point, personally, if I were you, I would think that they have EMP. I know they don't because the Sombra hasn't been doing jack
30
shit.
seconds remaining.
But
Personne n'échappe.
when we do know that they have EMP and we don't have a defensive ult for it, try to play more split. Geku play to the right or Chase play to the right and somebody play to the left. Laz, make sure you don't get caught in it. So play in the little room, play back here. For the most part, tanks are going to be the ones getting caught by this. Good dragon.
Helden sterben nicht.
10 seconds remaining.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei. Apagando las luces.
Pass into the iris.
This is still winnable. Just shield up and pop Bongo. Nope, never mind. Good Bongo placement. Bad shield placement.
Personne n'échappe.
That's fine. Just, yeah, keep giving them space. Bongo just prevents them from pushing too aggressively. Get a touch.
Deine Hexe ist da.
Shoot, you could have used Sigald a lot quicker there. Or just use it.
Cease your resistance.
We still win that, but we're waiting way too long on fluxes. Yes, your Diva Bombs have improved in when you're throwing them and seeing when and like how fast you need to throw them, but your fluxes need work with when to pop it. You probably could have got flux at least twice this map. At least twice.
Ready for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
If we're gonna play Genji, we need to swap to an Ana, not a Zen. And especially since we're not running a dive. If anything, you just stick with the Hanzo here. Make it a mirror besides the bat. See, because Blade's not going to get much value here. You don't have a nano, you don't have EMP to combo with it. You're just going in for a naked Blade and you're going to get fucked because they have Immortality Field, they have Rock, Snipers are going to be playing Split. You're not really going to be slashing at anyone and doing meaningful damage. Good pick.
Helden sterben nicht. Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Vite mal suyo!
Flux. 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 Do not give them time to recontest. See how fast he popped Blade? You need to be doing that with Flux.
Victory.
Well, I'll give you props on one thing. You didn't let Skeeter get out of control. I don't know if any of you know, but he is or was, at least, I don't know about anymore. He was a 4.2 Ashe DPS. I don't know when, but I know it was a while ago. So the fact that, one, Chase, you were able to body him in most of the matchups is pretty fucking impressive. Overall, I mean, it was a good scrim. Blizzard World, we just got out-comped. Nepal, we played really well. Volskaya, we played really well. I mean, even Havana, we did as well. I mean, yeah, honestly, Blizzard World, we just got out-comped, but most of the mistakes were smaller ones that I would need to look at individually instead of just overall stuff. As for the team, I don't know if we're alt tracking again. I don't know comms all the time, but we need to be alt tracking more. There's so many times that we should have known they had something and should have been able to use one of our alts to counter it, and we just weren't. I mean, other than that, anything else will just have to be individual VOD review instead of necessarily anything team that needs to be worked on. We're still struggling with comps and facing better teams. Half of our comps would have been toast. Specifically looking at Volskaya defense with the Tor McCree. I mean, Blizzard World, but like I said, I've already said that we just got out-comped on our attack. So, overall, it was a good scrim, but that's all I really have for notes-wise. So, good job.